Las Vegas, Orlando, Sandy Hook, and Sutherland Springs. In 2017, that was the site of the deadliest mass shooting in Texas history. More than 24 men, women, and children died, but others fought to live, including a little boy named Ryland Ward. Tonight, KVUE's Molly Oak shares his story of survival.
3, 2, 1.
Even a broken arm can't keep Ryland Ward out of the water. And this superhero-loving boy,
Like Batman.
just like Batman,
Yeah.
does not like to sit still. Not to mention,
Hey, so tell me what happened to your arm.
he's a little camera shy. At least, at first. His mom admits Ryland can be a bit of a troublemaker,
I'm always telling him, don't do that. He don't listen. He does it anyways.
but he is surrounded by love.
You love your mama?
Yes.
Yeah.
And a mom who would do absolutely anything
Anything.
to keep her son safe.
26 dead and
26 people killed.
Now we're going to hear names and we're going to know everyone.
I get to say my mother's alive.
Something just in my gut told me to drive by my grandma's house, and my aunt was on her knees in the yard crying and screaming, so I pulled over, and she had a friend that was in that church, and she lost her life.
A gunman killed 26 people in the First Baptist Church of Sutherland Springs on November 5th, 2017.
My heart just sunk because Ryland's stepmom was very religious and took the kids to church every Sunday.
Ryland, his stepmom, and stepsisters were inside the church that morning.
I ran to my car and tried to call her, and it was going straight to voicemail. She don't ever miss my calls.
Ryland's stepmom never returned that call. She and Ryland's 2 stepsisters died that day. The girls were just 5 and 7 years old.
I can't even tell you what I was thinking because I don't even remember, honestly.
Ryland was airlifted to University Hospital in San Antonio.
How many times was Ryland shot?
5. Yep.
A 5-year-old.
Yep. 5 years old, got shot 5 times.
Chancey McMahon wrecked her car trying to get to her little boy.
It's a 3-hour drive from where I live, and I made it in like an hour and 25 minutes.
Ryland was in surgery for 12 hours the first day at the hospital.
I literally just sat there and cried the whole time.
In a waiting room filled with people, Chancey broke down.
And then like 30 minutes later, she walks out of the door and just points at me. The same person who had just told the other family that they had lost somebody, and I lost it. Lost it.
In those moments, all she wanted was to see her son,
That and to just know that he was alive.
to just hold his hand.
When I finally got to see him, I just cried. Just held his hand and cried. I really wanted to crawl up in the bed with him and just lay with him, but I couldn't because there was machines everywhere on him. I've never seen anything like that, nor do I want to ever again.
Ryland spent months in the hospital.
He was ready to get out of there. Can you give me a thumbs up? Yeah, there we go.
And when he was released,
That was the greatest day of his life, our lives, everybody's lives. They gave him the biggest send-off you could imagine. I mean, it was nuts. They were shutting down highways, taking him to Sutherland Springs.
Seeing him in the front seat of that fire truck.
He was so happy.
time can heal a lot of things, but not everything.
Him being back in that town with everything that had happened, you know, nobody knew where his mindset was going to be. I mean, we really still don't know. He's living it day by day and he's happy, but he was 5 when it happened. I don't think he fully grasps the concept of what took place.
I like getting it wet so I can go fast.
What did you want to do after you got out of the hospital? Swim. Is that your
Just like
favorite
his
thing?
scars,
Oh, yes. He shows everybody.
Ryland is still healing.
I got shot. Ryland. He's gone through more than anyone that I know. What 5-year-old can go through something so tragic and come out of it like it never even happened?
Ryland is resilient. even with a blue cast and a broken arm from playing on a slide.
That ain't even stopping him.
Can anything stop Ryland?
No, not at all.
An unstoppable 7-year-old.
Oh, I smile every day. It's amazing. He's amazing.
He just did a front flip.
Ryland's mom says he doesn't have to have any more surgeries. Ryland may never get full function of his left arm back, but obviously that's not slowing him down. His mom says he wants to be a firefighter or a police officer when he grows up.